Hello, today we'll be talking about designing a newspaper. Now, the first thing you need to understand about every paper is the word called the house style. The Punch, the Vanguard, the Tribune are different newspapers, but they look different from each other. And the way they are structured, they are also different. So what makes one paper unique and different from another paper is called the house style. Now, we have to understand the parts of a newspaper. To begin with, every paper has an identity, has a name. This is the Punch, and that name is called the title block, or the flag, or the name plate. Headline is something that introduces the headline called the kicker. The kicker introduces the headline, while the rider in yellow explains the headline. And the nameplate, there is a horizontal belt called the folio line. The folio line has the date, the volume, the website, the Twitter handle, the Facebook handle, and the price. Now, in designing a newspaper, these are basic features that must be seen in every newspaper.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this class once again. Today we want to talk about the layout of a newspaper. The layout of a newspaper. When you have a newspaper, you will see that every newspaper has their different design, different layout, according to the newspaper house style. According to their house style. If you look at this is NIJ Times, look at the Punch, it has its own. And if you want to design a front page of a newspaper, the layout, there's a paper that has been shared to you. Look at this plain paper. Because by the time you want to do your design on the system, before you do your layout, you must have something called a domain. When you have a domain, for example, this is a paper you want to use for your front page and the back page of your newspaper. First of all, fold it into two. Turn it to the back. And this is how you will identify where your front page is going to be, where your back page is going to be located. Look at this now. By the time you turn it to the back, you see that open it back, fold it to yourself. The left hand side, just put a biro mark on it. Now turn the paper to the back. Now look at the where you have your biro mark. It was marked at the left hand side, but by the time you open it now, it has been turned to the right hand side, which means your right hand side here is the front page of your newspaper, while your left hand side is at the back page of your newspaper. So if you want to lay this, you want to create this front page of this newspaper now, when you are designing on the system, remember that all what you have here in your design of the front page should be designed on the left hand side, because by the time you print it out, it will fall back to the front page, just like this. Look at it now that I've opened it. You fold it to yourself. It is at the left hand side. The back is at the right hand side. By the time you turn into the normal page, how to read it, it's already at the front page. So take note of that. That's where we're going to stop for today. So next time we'll be discussing on how to lay your back page.